Hi everyone, welcome back to Voxtus. In today's video, we are diving into the world of business process flow. Specifically, we will be showing you how to set up and synchronize BPF stages using choice column or status column. If you have any query related to your Power Platform solution, please contact us through our website, email, or phone. So, let's get started and take your business process flow to the next level. I have already created this business process flow. If you haven't watched, I would highly recommend you to watch my last videos related to business process flow. I have also created this BPF stages column, and if you will see, so it's almost matching, or it is matching with the business process flow. If you will see, we have basic details in our business process flow, similar choice options we have in our BPF stages basic details. Application received, application received, application reviewed, interview scheduled, and interview complete. So what we are going to do, based on this BPF stages, we are going to set the business process flows stages. Okay, before moving ahead, let's see some important points which we are going to use in this video. So this is the BPF stage column, which is the choice column, and here are the values of each choices, like basic details. So here are the value for basic details. Similarly, for application received, here is the value for application received. Another thing, we need stages ID. Okay, for our business process flow, like business basic details, application received, application reviewed. So whenever we create a business process flow, a table is automatically created in our Dataverse table. Like if you will see, this is a student BPF, and student BPF is table related to business process flow. This is a student BPF business process flow, and this table is automatically created when we created our business process flow. Now, second thing, what we need these stages ID. If you will focus, like here we have stage name, so like basic details. So here is the process stage ID. So here is the ID for this basic details, interview completed. Okay, so here is the ID for this stage, interview completed. And how we can get this business process stages ID, I have already created a video on this. If you haven't watched, I would highly recommend you to watch my video related to how we can get business process flows ID. Okay, so let me just show you how we can get the business process flows ID. So what do you need? You need your business process flows, business process flow ID. So after percentile, leave 2 characters and then start copying till percentile, and just copy this. This is the ID of your business process flow. Okay, and paste it here. 466. Okay, 466. The second thing you need to change your organization, environment URL or your org ID. So you can get it from your model driven application and just replace it here. Okay, that's it. Everything will remain same, and we have all the stages ID. We are going to use this stages ID in our video. Now what we are going to do, we are going to create a Power Automate flow, and the trigger of Power Automate flow will be whenever this column is modified. Okay, so let's create a Power Automate flow. I am inside my solution. new automation cloud flow, and it will be automated cloud flow. Okay, and the trigger will be dataverse. Okay, whenever a row is added, modified, or deleted. So change type is going to be a modified. Table name would be students. Okay, scope would be organization, and advanced filter, yes, we are going to add select column queries here, filter here. So for that one, what we are going to do, we are going to use the schema name of that choice column, BPF stages. So it will ensure that our Power Automate flow will only trigger if we make changes in that particular column. Okay, solution Voxtus learn, and table student table column BPF stages, sorry, BPF stages. And what we are going to use, we are going to use this logical name of okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to initialize a variable for our BPF stages ID. Okay, and initialize a variable. I'm going to name it var BPF stage ID. Okay, and it will be a string. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use here a switch case. Okay, switch, and I'm going to use switch on BPF stages. Okay, so BPF stages is coming from our database, and first case will be okay, so we have our column here. So first case will be basic details, right? And the value for basic details is this one. So equals this. Then what we are going to set, if BPF stages value is equal to basic details, then what we are going to set, we are going to set the BPF stage value to basic details stages ID. Okay, and this one is the basic detail. Where is the basic detail? Yep, this is the basic details stage ID. Similarly, we are going to do for other stages as well. So I'm going to rename this one. So case, this is going to be basic details. Okay, and then application received. This is for the application received. I'm going to rename it. Rename case application received. Similarly, I'm going to copy this one and I'm going to paste it. Okay, oh, it's not working, so let's add it. Set variable, and set variable. Now we will check the application received stage ID, stage ID application received. So basic details application received. This is the application received, and here is the process stage ID. I'm going to copy And similarly we are going to add for application reviewed. Sorry, application reviewed. Rename case application reviewed, and the value of application reviewed will be this. Now we are going to set a variable inside this one. And application reviewed, application received, and application reviewed. This is the application reviewed. So we are going to get the ID of application reviewed from here. We are going to set it here. Okay, similarly we are going to add one more case, and the case will be for the interview scheduled. Interview scheduled. Rename interview scheduled, and the value for interview scheduled is this one, equals. Okay, now I'm going to set variable, same variable we are going to set, and interview scheduled, interview scheduled, this is the interview scheduled, and here's the process stages ID. Okay, and now the last one is interview completed. Rename case interview completed, and if it is equal to this, then what we are going to set variable, and interview completed. Here is the ID. I'm copying the ID, and now okay, so we have copied the ID from here. Now I'm going to save my flow. I'll test it. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to list rows. Okay, we need to list rows, and from where we are going to list rows? We are going to list rows from list rows, and list rows will be from our business process table, student BPF. So this is the table. This is the table. We don't create this table, so it automatically created when we create any business process flow. Okay, and so so the trick is there. Okay, let's row count. I'm going to 2. Let's first only 2 row counts. Okay, use 2 row counts, and in the next step what I'm going to use compose, so that we can compose and body of list rows. So I am adding this compose so that we can check the exact schema name of the column which we are going to use for filtering the rows in student BPF. Okay, we are going to delete all these steps. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to refresh this one. If you will see, I don't have any trigger like right now, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the application reviewed, the status of stage of this choice column to application reviewed. Okay, received, sorry. And now I'm going to save this record so that I can trigger my Power Automate flow. Let's see. I can see it. Okay, succeeded. Let me trigger it one more time. Now copy all the things from your compose and paste it in your notepad. Okay, now what we are going to use from here, so just go up till here values. Okay, so if you will see here, okay, this one BPF, which is going to start from BPF. Okay, BPF and then your table, like my table name is with Voxtus student ID underscore value, right? So I want this schema name so that I can get the exact row from student BPF related to my student table. Okay, and I can update the value of that stages. So I'm going to use this column's logical name, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to add it in filter rows and paste it here, and eq equal, and inside single quotes I'm going to use my student unique identifier. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to list all the business process flow related to this particular record. So we have only one record related to this particular student record. We have one business process flow. So I'm going to add here row count to 1. Now I'm going to save my flow one more time, and now what we are going to do, we are going to update the student BPF again. Now we don't need this one, you can delete it. Okay, now next step would be update a row, update row. Okay, update a row, and we are going to update the student BPF table, student BPF, that table. Okay, so this is the same table which automatically created when we create a business process. Okay, and what will be the ID of what will be the ID of record which we are going to update? So we have already listed down all the related student BPF, student BPF. So what we can use, student BPF unique identifier for entity instance in this row ID. Okay, now what else we need here, we need to add some more columns value here. Okay, so first one is active stages. So we are going to set our active stage here, right? So what we are going to do now, we are going to add here slash process stages slash our BPF stages ID, current stages ID, which we have set according to the choice column. Okay, and active stage started on. So what we can add here, we can go to expression and we can add here UTC now. Okay, just add here UTC now. And yes, one more thing we need, if you will see here Voxtus student and student, it means we will have to provide here, this is a lookup type, and we will have to provide our table's logical name and then the ID of our student record. So our table's logical name is okay, let me just show you how we can get properties, advanced. Okay, this is the Voxtus student. Okay, and here, so it considered always plural. So add s and then slash students. Okay, you can use the unique identifier which is coming from when a row is added or modified. So just add here and then save your flow. Now let's try and see the magic. Okay, now I'm saving it and application reviewed. Now I'm going to select application reviewed here. Now I'm going to save my record. Okay, let's refresh it. It should, our stage should move to, yeah, we can see now our stage is moved to the application reviewed. If I select interview completed and if I save it, let's refresh it. Now we can see it. Okay, now interview completed. Now if I want to set my stage BPF stage to basic details, now save it and let's refresh it. Refresh it one more time. Okay, now we can see basic details. So it's all happening because of our Power Automate flow. Now I'm going to set BPF stage, set BPF stage. Okay, now if you will see our run history, let me show you the run history. Flows. Okay, set BPF stage. This is the flow we have currently created. Okay, so these are the runs and let's see one of our run. So we will have IDM. Okay, so our flow ran first time when we modified that choice column. Okay, and then we have initialized a value. This is a switch, and based on this uh, choice column we are setting the business process flows stage ID. So I guess it was for basic details, so we have set the BPF stage ID to basic details, and then what we did, we added an action for list rows, and list rows for this particular record, which with this particular student record, and we have listed business process flow related to our student record. Now what we did, we just updated that student BPF's current stage to basic details. That's all. So yeah, that's all for this tutorial. One more thing, yeah, I want to mention here. So what we can do, like similarly we can do like vice versa things, like if we change this if we change business process flows stages, so we can set this dataverse choice column as per the business process flows stages. Like if we go to next stage, and for now we are not like this, like I moved to application received, but our BPF stage is currently on basic details. So we can do it vice versa. Similarly, what we have done for our business process flow, like changing the stages based on this choice column. Yeah, so that's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching this videos. If you had liked this video, please subscribe, like, and comment what you want to watch in your next videos. Thank you. Bye bye.